Protest movement sparked by George Floyd's death has led to demands for changes in how we police our neighborhoods right here in LA. And joining us now, we are lucky to have, LAPD Sergeant, retired LAPD Sergeant and author of the book Black and Blue, Cheryl Dorsey. Thanks a lot for joining us. I've heard a lot about you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, first, I just want to ask you, how are you doing right now? You are the mother of 4 black sons. With all of this going on, this narrative continues. What's the latest in your household and how are you dealing with it?
Well, I'm a trooper and I've been dealing with this for a long, long time. And so I don't have any real angst or concerns. My sons are adults and they've been raised right. I have no issue other than no one is immune, and it's possible that they could be interacted with in a way that's inappropriate, but they know what to do. They know to comply with an officer's order and will complain later, as I often say when I speak.
All right, in your experience, what is the culture like in the LA Police Department, and how does it contribute to situations that have the potential for violence?
Well, we haven't seen much change since the 1992 riots, and the only thing that's different now is that we have more instances of incidents being captured on recording devices. Black and brown communities have been complaining for years about overzealous, drunk with power, aggressive police officers, and they're foo-fooed away because police chiefs say, you don't know how difficult it is to be a police officer, and things happen that weren't seen on the video moments before. Or the new favorite, after they kill someone, then they try to dirty that victim up with whatever may have been going on in their personal past, and it has nothing to do with what's occurring right now. It's the culture.
Yesterday, LA Mayor Eric Garcetti tweeted all LAPD officers would get some type of de-escalation training by the end of the year. You worked again, you just mentioned it, during the Rodney King riots. What kind of training did you get, if any, for protests and mass demonstrations?
We've always had de-escalation training, and we train constantly for these kinds of incidents. And in that, you can't teach common sense. If sense were common, everyone would have it, but you would expect, in addition to your training, that you would use a little common sense, be a little empathetic, show a little compassion, treat people the way you would want them to treat your loved ones if they were out there protesting peacefully. And we don't see that happening. We see officers who are drunk with power, who know they're being recorded and don't care, who are getting in what they call here on the LAPD a little stick time, because there are officers who live for that, just like there are provocateurs who embed with peaceful protesters. And so there's blame to go around on both sides.
But I got to tell you this, I'm sure you've seen it or at least heard about it. There's a viral video that's going around where there was a white police officer who pushed a protester who was kneeling down. She was on her knees and kneeling, and he pushed her and walked away. But there was a black female police officer who went after him and scolded him. Have you ever had to step in and de-escalate a situation in your career?
I've had to step in and stop not physical violence, but things that I thought were disrespectful in my career. And I think that's why girls rock, and they need more of us on the department. We're mothers, a lot of us, we're nurturers, and we don't get caught up and personally invested, I don't believe, the same way male officers do. And good for her for going after that guy and checking him real time. We need more of that.
All right, what changes or reforms would you like to see in police departments, not just here, but across the country?
Well, I know here locally, the mayor has talked about taking money away from the police department. I don't see how that helps. What families want and what I'd like to see is accountability, personal consequences when officers violate policy, when they use deadly force as a first resort rather than a last resort. If we don't do anything to deter bad behavior, then it will continue again. We've seen an officer in Derek Chauvin who had 18 personnel complaints, and it wasn't until the death of George Floyd that now something has been done. Had that department dealt with him 6 or 7 complaints in, maybe Mr. Floyd would be alive. And so there needs to be accountability, and there needs to be a conviction and a penalty when there's a criminal matter commiserate with the crime.
Have you had to have the discussion with some of your former colleagues and current colleagues who are still on the force, the difference in Blue Lives Matter versus Black Lives Matter?
When I talk to people who look like me that are on the LAPD, we don't really get into the whole Blue Lives Matter. I'm a black woman first, and I never bled blue. So that means I didn't buy into the system. I didn't buy into the indoctrination. You treat people fairly, professionally. You allow them to have their dignity in those instances when you have to take them to jail. And if you do that, then it's not an issue. All people really want is to be dealt with in a fair and equitable manner. respected along the way. Doesn't matter your ethnicity, doesn't matter the ethnicity of the officer or the civilian.
All right, and a final question for you. Do you have any advice for protesters when it comes to interacting with police?
I would say if officers tell you to leave an area because you will not win and things are going to get violent.
All right,
Comply and complain.
All right, you got it. Retired LAPD Sergeant and author of the book Black and Blue, Cheryl Dorsey. Always good to see you, and I'm sure we'll have you back on if you would come.
Thank you so much. Absolutely.
All right, thank you. Best of luck and take care.